Hello, beautiful souls. So today we're going to talk about finding success through scripture. And so not just through scripture, but through everything in general. Definitely being in peace with yourself and loving yourself a little bit more and saying, hey, this is who I am. I was made for this. So we're going to get into talking about success. If you struggle with that, if you're like, you compare your life with other people, you feel like you should be further than where you are, then you keep watching this video because I'm going to help you out. Ready? Almost done with the ebook. I am doing an ebook. It is called Finding and Fulfilling Your Life's Purpose. Okay. And some steps that you could take for that. And that is actually a free ebook that I will be offering probably within the next couple weeks. It will be ready and it will be out. And it's an amazing book, you guys, talking about the journey of my life and how I overcame like trying to take care of other people so much that I lost myself in the process. Being a stay-at-home mom, being a wife, just pouring and elevating everybody else's career, taking care of my sick father when he was sick. He passed away in August. But just dealing with all of that and how to be successful. I wind up going back to school in the midst of that, and I wind up achieving some dreams and goals that I wanted to do. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that too, and how to uncover. Maybe you don't know how to even uncover your dreams or what it is that you want in life. Maybe you were like me. So we're going to deal with that too. But today we're talking about success. So first, let's get into what the dictionary says. What is success? It says success is the accomplishment of an aim or purpose, or it is the attainment for wealth, fame, or social status, or it's a person that achieves desired aims or attains different things, wealth, etc. overall. So basically, it's a good or bad outcome of an undertaking. So that's what success is. We've gotten to the point where it's kind of like, we want to compare, especially in this day and age. It's all about social media. They're on vacations. They're doing TikToks. You would think like that's just their life all the time on Instagram and Pinterest. And they're posting all this beautiful stuff. And, they're traveling over here. They got this man. Their kids are perfect. You guys, that's not real life. And it could be real life for some people. But is it real life for you? Like success is whatever you feel like success should be. As easy as I want to see my kids grow up and I want to be close to my children. That means I have a successful relationship with my children. I feel success in life. Success for you could be like, I want to make $1 million a year. I've reached that goal. I'm successful. I want to make $150,000 a year. I want to make $30,000 a year. Just living their dream life. It could just possibly not be your dream life. And you have to be okay with that, right? Because when you stop comparing yourself to this person and that person, and the grass is greener on the side that you're on, I promise you, y'all, you're going to love life. You're going to be like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm also finishing my gratitude journal. For those of you who've been following me for a while, you know that we do like 30-day gratitude journals where every day you focus on something and then it's like, oh my gosh, this thing have come true. You focus, and the more you focus on something, the bigger that thing come and the more appreciative you are of it. So gratitude is something that we don't take lightly, something that we do. But I have a gratitude journal that's coming out as well. That's what it is. That's what success is. It is just accomplishing that thing that drives you, that motivates you. One thing I like to do every year is have a successful garden. I love my garden. To me, that's success. If I can feed my family through the winter, like all through the winter, and put the food up, like have green beans and stuff in the freezer or can, that's success to me. Okay, I'm doing pretty darn good. So you have to figure out what success looks like to you. So first, let's go to Jeremiah 29:11, where it says, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope in a future. Okay. So that right there is showing and telling you, this is what I want. This is what I want you to have out of life. God said he wants to prosper you. Prosper do not necessarily just mean wealth. Prosper means, because you could prosper in health, you can prosper spiritually, physically, mentally. There's so many different ways that you can prosper. So God says you can prosper, right? So we got to figure out, what is our prosperity? How do we get there? What do we need to do? What do our roadmap need to look like? So let's keep going, okay? Also, Proverbs 16:3 says, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. So we need to commit to God, and he's going to help us to get to where we need to go, right? So we're going to get into some ways. I'm going to give you a few different ways of how we can get started with achieving our success and achieving our goals, right? So we're going to get into that. So I'm going to give you 5 ways and 5 things to implement so that you can have success in your life. So number 1, the SMART goals, right? Which is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Those are goals that align with the definition of success, right? You want to be, and I can do a whole separate video for that. You guys, I did go back to school. I'm a holistic health coach. And one of the things that we talk about is we really focus on mental health overall, not just physical, but health overall. Talk about the SMART goals, okay? So I can get more into detail and do a separate video if you want me to do that. But I would definitely start with maybe a tablet or a piece of paper so that you can write down your SMART goals. That way, because you need to know what would make you happy. Have you even written down and said, okay, this will make me happy. Like, this is something that I love and it will bring me so much joy if I did that. What is that thing that will get you out of bed? Like, what's a goal you want to achieve? So that's number 1. And like I said, I might do a separate video of that for the SMART goals in case you don't know how to do that. But you want to set your clear and achievable goals. Number 1. Set a goal. 2, you want to use a vision board. Get a vision board. I'm going to show you guys some pictures of my vision board. Like I said, I'm in my office right now. So in my office, I have my vision boards all around me. I've got my prayer board behind me. I make sure that I am surrounded around positivity every single day. That is what I like to do. I like to look for my goals and look to achieve my goals. That's something that I like to do, right? So get you a vision board, create a vision board. If you don't know how to do it, I have videos on that. I will post everything in the description box so that you can create you a vision board. But you got to know where you're going. Those 2 steps are so important. In order for you to achieve success, you got to have that, right? Because you need to know where you're going, okay? Number 3, develop a growth mindset. Be willing to fail, okay? So you might fail the first time you say, oh, I want to achieve this goal, and you might not make it the first time. You have to get back up again, and you got to keep going after your goals, because only then will you be successful, right? And that is to set your goals, write them down, achieve it in your mind, begin to be able to see it and say, ooh, I can see myself when I make this amount of money, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to go on vacation. Whatever you plan to do, you need to be able to see it. We're going to set our mindset, retrain our mind, right? Number 4, build a supportive network. There's so many groups on Facebook. If you're into gardening, there's a group for that. I do have a Christian Facebook group. I'll leave the link in the description box. There's so many things that you can get attached to. Whatever you want to be a part, start hanging with those people, right? You want to learn how to do hair. Join a hair learning community. Join something. Whatever you want to do, connect yourself with those people, okay? 5, take consistent action. Don't just write it, make a vision board, and that's the end of it. Don't just do that, you guys. You have to take a little bit of time. You got to look forward to your goals. You got to work towards them. So whatever you want to do daily, just start researching it. Think about a name for it. Think about something you want to do. Just really work towards getting to those goals. So be realistic with it, okay? So those are 5 main goals that I want to give you to start in your success in life. But definitely don't compare yourself to anybody. Keep going. Whatever God has for you is for you. That's your success in life. The thing that makes you happy, the things that makes you like smile. And I'm not saying I need to make $1 million a year. That would be, I am successful, right? But successful in what I want to do, successful in my way. So keep in mind that don't compare yourself to other people. You be successful in your life, okay? So if you enjoyed this and want to see more, go ahead and like, comment, leave a message, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And I'll talk to y'all later. See you in the next video. Bye.